Hello everyone and welcome back to the devlog for Real Communism, my city builder game. Going into this week, I knew it was going to be a small one, but I had no idea it was going to be this bad. Before we hop into it, please subscribe to the channel if you'd like to keep up with the progress of this game, and if you like the video, don't be scared to let me know by hitting the like button down below. You can also help by wishlisting the game on Steam, and you can find that link in the description. Now let's take a look at this past week's progress. I wanted to use this week to finish cleaning up the aspects of the food system that still needed to be touched up. Namely, the counter for all of the food in the inventory, because that's clearly not working properly. Once I started to work on that, I thought about how I set up the inventory system and I hated it. So I decided to do a rework on the entire system. This is the kind of thing that I really can't show off in a video format since it's all stuff that takes place under the hood. But if there are any devs out there in the audience, I'm basically changing it from being a system based on strings and maps to be a system that's more based around being an actor. Essentially, each inventory item will now be its own actor. It's probably going to be more expensive in terms of resources required to run the game, but it definitely makes keeping track of inventory a lot easier on my side. It also allows me to add variables to each item, which may be super handy later. It took a long time to get this done, but I was able to finish it up on Saturday morning. The food counter works now, and I still have the rest of Saturday to get some other stuff done. Unfortunately, Epic Games servers were taken down by a terrorist group known as Fortnite players. Naively, I was hoping that it would be a quick outage. I waited around for it to come back up. After a couple of hours, I realized it was apparently much more serious than I thought. Since I couldn't do anything on Unreal Engine, I started working on some UI design. Once the servers were back up, I updated a few of the UIs in Unreal and called it a night. Not really sure if I like the first iteration of it yet. It feels like it doesn't match the game, but I can't tell if I'm just used to the old UI, so it's throwing me off. Please let me know what you think. Well, that's really it for this week. Probably one of the smallest weeks so far. Partly due to things that I can't really control, so it is what it is. I'll just keep on keeping on next week. Please check out the Steam page and wishlist the game if you're interested. The link is in the description. It's the best thing you can do to support me. It helps with the algorithm on Steam, and it also lets me know that people are actually interested in this game. If you want to keep up with the development progress, you can subscribe to this channel. This is my #1 source for putting out content for the game. But if you prefer smaller, more frequent updates, you can follow me on X/Twitter at HaydenMarlowe_ or on TikTok at Marlowe Development. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week.